Hey guys, welcome back for an episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Last episode we befriended the second legendary bird, Moltres, and today we're going to be actually heading out straight to get Articuno. But first, I just remembered something. I think it's about time we actually evolve ourselves. I think it's about time we actually become a Blastoise, which I'm excited because being a Blastoise is going to be OG. So let's actually go down here. A voice emanates from somewhere. Ye who seeks awakening. This is the luminous cave. Do you seek a new evolution? Yes, I do. Will you give an item for evolution? Hell no. No chance. You seeks awakening, let us begin. Okay, Daco is undergoing changes. Appearances have changed. He has evolved into a Blastoise. And yes, that is our final evolution now, so he cannot evolve anymore. To be honest, I don't think I'm actually going to stay as a Blastoise forever. And I'm actually going to replace myself with a Zapdos eventually, just because I love Zapdos, I love Moltres, and I don't know, I like them a lot and I want to bring them along. If we're doing that's what I'm going to do right here, I'm actually going to bring Moltres and Zapdos with us on our next journey to actually befriend... oh, wait a sec. Wait. We can't actually befriend two legendaries at once. Is that right? I'm really curious about his friend. Yes, it looks like we can only befriend one Pokemon at a time. Okay, one legendary at a time. That makes sense, to be honest. That makes a lot of sense. It means that you can't just run around with like a god Pokemon or whatever, can you? Now I actually remember which actual place actually is. I'm pretty sure it's not Mount Blaze, it's Mount Freeze from what I remember. And from what I remember, it's a hard dungeon. So I'm not looking forward to this. But I am excited to actually befriend a new legendary Pokemon. And to be honest, it's probably going to be a bit more difficult. Let's actually have a look at our moves of our good old friend here. Oh my god, wait. Nice, some good moves. I'm going to attack Ember, Fire Spin. Okay, I'm liking Zapdos Moltres so far. To be honest, I do like Moltres. I think it's a great legendary, and the fact that he's level 52 is even better. Like, that is such a good moveset. Like, I'm so happy about that. As you can see, we will be one-shotting most enemies in this actual dungeon, which is fantastic. But either way, a fantastic Pokemon to have, and I'm excited to actually have it. So let's continue on. For the next few dungeons, I probably will be still using Daco, by the way. I know I said I'm thinking about replacing with other Pokemon, but I just feel like Daco, like, the move Protect is such a good move, you know. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to actually use it a bit more because Protect isn't a bad move. Protect is a fantastic move. The fact that, like, legendaries can't hit you, it just makes it so good. Like, for example, if I'm fighting an electric type Pokemon and I got Protect on, like I was with Zapdos 3 episodes ago, I can't get hit. I am literally invincible. And that is such a good skill to have, being invincible. That, you know, it makes the game that much more easier against boss fights. Because, like, some of the boss fights in this game are difficult. Like, I know we've only fought a few of them. Like, we haven't really fought that many legendaries. We've only fought 6 legendaries so far. But we have had a bit of trouble with certain ones. Like, I think we had a bit of trouble with Groudon, from what I remember. Or did I imagine it? I could have just imagined it. I don't know. So, anyways, whilst we're actually talking through this game, I think it's about time we actually, like, just have a little chat, you know. When I play this game normally in Dungeons, I normally just have a little chat with you guys. So in my personal life, it's actually, it's finals or deadline days coming up, which sucks. It is January, which does mean it is time for those things. And if you don't know, as I'm recording this, I've had my second deadline today handed in, which is fine. It's all good. But I've actually got a lot more deadlines coming up. I've actually got 3 more deadlines in January. Ooh, I actually want to pick up this Max Elixir. I know my things, like, here, but we're just going to throw that. Boom, get lost. I want the Max Elixir. It's actually that time of year where I am so busy, which, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. I just don't like being as busy as I am. I'm literally in university 24/7, and it sucks. It really does. But what can you really do? Nothing can be helped there. Like, with finals and everything coming up, you gotta work hard, you gotta get your stuff done. And since I'm actually aiming for a first class, which is an A at university, like, I'm going to put a lot more time than I hope. I really want to get an A, but it's one of those things, like, I wouldn't be too bothered if I got a B or whatever. Yeah, I'd want at least a B, or, like, in the UK, it's 2-1, it's a second class, upper class, that's what it's classed as. And I am trying to put the work in, but, you know, I'm one of those, all you can do is try in education, and if you do fail, you do fail, but I'm one of those, I want to achieve something which my parents never could have, if that makes sense. Like, I want to pass my parents in knowledge, but then I want my children to pass me in knowledge, if that makes sense. And that makes a lot of sense. And I'm hoping that that's the case. But yeah, like, if you don't know, my parents never went to actually university to get a degree, and my sister, she did a degree, but she never finished it, if that makes sense. She just dropped out. So it's kind of like, it's up to me to get the degree, you know, and all that, which is good, you know. It's exciting to actually get a degree, but the amount of... Where is that exit? It's literally the top right. I bet it's going to be, isn't it? I love the fact that I'm actually getting a degree. It's just, it's a lot of work, it really is, and people don't really realize that, like, in the first 2 years of university, it's a lot more easier. You don't really have to worry that much about it. But now that I'm actually in final year, I feel like I'm in High School Musical to be honest. But it's becoming a lot more intense and a lot more stressful, you know. And it's not ideal. It's not ideal. But I normally manage stress pretty well. I always use an analogy when I'm doing work. I'm like a camel in Antarctica or a camel in snow. I don't know what I'm doing, and then for some reason it always seems to work out, and that's what university is. I do believe university is like a really good aspect. I've had a rant about university before, but like right now I am actually enjoying it. It's my last break before I work for the rest of my life, which is, it's sad, isn't it? I have worked before, by the way. I know what to expect. It's just the fact that I'm going to be literally working for the next 50 years. Oh, that's really sad, isn't it? Like, but you know, that's why you should always do something you're going to enjoy doing. So yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. Anyways, we are making our way through the dungeons. By the way, it's a blast seed. I was hoping it was a revival seed. We do need a lot of those, because coming up, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the next episode, or the next 2 episodes, we're going to be going to a massive dungeon. And to be honest, I'm a bit nervous about that dungeon. And by the way, why does it keep using Uproar? Okay, we're just going to leave him then. Okay, fine. You can just keep using Uproar as much as you want. Like, if he asks what he wants to do, he can do it as much as he wants. I'm getting hungry here, which is not ideal, by the way. Mortis, go on, end him. Go on, Mortis, I believe in you, go on. There we go. Mortis just one-shotting even when he doesn't even use a move. Well, Mortis is genderless, so yeah. But I've always wondered this in Pokemon. Okay, this is a little bit of a question to you guys, because I know quite a bit about Pokemon, but I don't actually know this. How are legendaries formed? I know there's a whole theory about Arceus creating the entire universe, and then that's how he creates them. He creates multiple of the same legendary, and that's why you can have multiple legendaries in one save file, because there is multiple version of Moltres, Articuno, but there's only one Arceus. I think that's right, isn't it? And Arceus created the entire world. I remember, I think it was House MD, like the TV show, actually did a reference to Arceus and his origins. But it makes you wonder, like, what is like the origins of all Pokemon. By the way, I just missed up my move there, but it's fine. Good old Moltres has got our back in every single way possible. He does not mess around. Moltres is the god of fire, you know. Well, it's not god of fire, but you know what I mean. He's the legend of fire, Moltres, which, oh, I love Moltres. And to be honest, I'm hoping we have good luck at Articuno, because over the last few episodes, we've been trying to befriend these legendaries. We've had a lot of trouble. Like, if you remember, we had a lot of trouble with Moltres. We've had a lot of trouble with Articuno, not Articuno, Zapdos. So I'm hoping we have the benefit of the doubt here. If you know me, by the way, I do actually have a lot of trouble catching legendaries. Oh my god, my belly's empty here, so we need to eat. If you remember, we actually don't die. We just what does Joyceed do? It raises the Pokemon's level by 1. That is like a rare candy. I don't want to use that though. We're gonna eat Black Gummy. It's gonna heal us a little bit. It's fine. By the way, we will have to use Daco to actually befriend Pokemon, because like Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, their IQ is gonna be a lot lower than what mine is. And to befriend Pokemon, you can, well, to befriend a higher level Pokemon such as a legendary, you need to have a high IQ. I don't know why that's part of the game, but I can understand why it is. Kind of adds a bit of like another aspect to just getting lucky. So it also makes it so you can't actually befriend Pokemon straight away. By the way, I forgot to actually equip a friendship band yet again. If you remember, we actually did get a friendship, friendship bow in the last episode. Okay, I'm about to actually have a revival seed, especially in the bigger dungeons, such as the next one we're going to, which I'm not looking forward to be honest, because it's going to be a long one. I do think the next dungeon is going to probably be a 2-parter, just because it's so big. By the way, we need as many max elixirs as we can for the next dungeon. We're going to throw that away, boom, and I'm actually just going to pick that straight back up, boom. Thank you, Moltres, for your item there. Thank you very much. And we've got to be getting close to the time. I'm pretty sure this is like only an 18 floor dungeon, which is pretty chill, isn't it? It's not too bad, an 18 floor dungeon. By the way, slacking dodge that. As you can see, I'm not really bothering about experience anymore now, because we have got some high level Pokemon in our team, and it's one of those things we don't really need the experience. Oh, actually at the halfway mark. So before I actually continue on, I'm actually going to remove from my team. I'm actually going to take away the okay, no, I actually have room here. What can I get rid of? I'm going to get rid of a radar orb, bin that. I'm actually going to dismiss Moltres here. And you're thinking why? It's just Moltres shouldn't be with me when I fight the legendaries. But what we're going to do is we're going to save here, and that way we can restart whenever we want from this actual location, which is always a good thing. If you remember, like, if you can save halfway through a dungeon, that is fantastic, because if we fail here now, we can just restart there, and then the dungeon will just reset. When you actually, if ever you save states or do some kind of saves in a dungeon, the dungeon does not reset, so that means you will fail. I'm pretty sure this game works by, oh, I'm cringing. The dank memes, you're getting to me. Okay, Glalie, by the way, aren't too bad. I'm not even going to bother using my, my good old, protect, because there's no real point. But if we do fail during the dungeon, we can just reset there, and that means we can actually go and have another attempt at getting Articuno, and we don't have to mess around. Since, I'm pretty sure it's predetermined whether you're going to actually befriend a Pokemon or not. I am a bit annoyed I didn't put a friendship bow on. It's fine. From what I'm aware, you can only have one friendship bow for the entire game. It's the same with dive, surf, and all that. You can only have one of those in your inventory at a time, which is fine. It is fine. I actually did some research off screen, which we'll be getting to probably in 4 or 5 episodes, how to get the HMs, because there is a way to actually get HMs in this game, so you can befriend with Quasar and stuff, I presume. But I want to get into those later on, because they're going to be a bit difficult to get, and it's going to be a bit more annoying than anything else. I probably spent a full episode actually trying to get those, because I want to showcase it. I actually didn't know if it was a thing, by the way, but we'll find that out later on. Either way, this should be the top of the mountain. Hello? The mountain summit. But there's no one here. It's time to go back. Did I pick the wrong location? Did I really pick the wrong location here? I think I might have. Is it not Mount Freeze? 1 minute. I'm going to tab out. 1 second here. So guys, it's a new day, and I messed up. I messed up. I'm sorry about that. First of all, I'm going to pick up Zapdos, Moltres, because he's going to be coming with us again. It's the Frosty Forest we need to be at, not the Mount Frost. Again, like, it's just lack of knowledge there. I actually didn't remember where we fought him. So, that's probably why. I just didn't realise that was a thing. My fault. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to edit my inventory here. I want to actually put on the friendship bow and all that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so it's now time to actually equip the friend bow, which... Wait, what? I'm guessing we have to equip it in a dungeon then. Okay, fine by me. But yeah, I can't believe I just keep leaving the friend bow and not having it on. But, okay, we need to go to, not Mount Freeze, it's the Frosty Forest. Easy mistake. So I love how, like... You can actually not encounter any of the legendary birds within Zapdos if you really get unlucky, which I'm kind of glad I actually did get to encounter these legendaries, because they are pretty cool. Okay, we're going to give that to Daco. He's going to have the friendship bow. By the way, Daco was actually holding an apple all along, so it looks like we're going to have another chat whilst we're actually going through this dungeon. I'm amazed how I messed this up. I really am. I can't believe it's one of those things, it's not a Dacothetrainer video if he doesn't mess up at least once in the entire video. Which, to be honest, I am a bit annoyed that I did mess up, but it's one of those things, like, nobody's perfect, and me especially, I am an idiot sometimes. I do feel like this dungeon is a lot more easier than the other one. By the way, we're going to pick up all the orange berries we can get, because, like I mentioned, the next dungeon we go to, which is going to be next episode, it's going to be at least a 2-parter. From what I've read, the next dungeon is going to be 100 floors, and that's annoying. 100 floors is going to be a long one. I probably will have a team with me. I probably will have Articuno and Zapdos with me if I can, or just Zapdos and Tysplosion. I do think going forward I will be fighting the bosses on my own though, which is going to be pretty cool. And to be honest, I am a bit nervous about actually having to fight the bosses where it is like 50 floors. Of course, we have got some like really high level Pokemon now. We've got Moltres, which is level 52 and all that, but I don't know if he'll be able to withstand like the upcoming bosses, because I know the next boss is. I've done some research, I know what it is. I don't want to give spoilers, but yeah, I'm a bit nervous about that, because I don't know if we'll be able to withstand an attack just on our own. So I think we will be taking Moltres with us. From what I'm aware, the next like boss we will fight, we can actually befriend in our first attempt around, which is always a good thing. I'd rather not have to replay areas. By the way, I might actually get all. I actually don't know if I'm going to get all the legendaries befriended, because there is a lot of them. I kind of want to show off every single fight in the game though, and kind of get all the post game done. Because if you don't know, in a lot of Pokemon games, a lot of people don't really do the post game, which is like, if you don't know what post game is, it's the game after you're finished. So, for example, us right now, we've actually finished Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and a lot of people just ended there. They don't actually show off the additional content, which I'm trying to show off here. Like, a lot of people didn't even know you could evolve in this game, and I kind of like that. I kind of like going back through and actually showcasing some things which people probably did miss. By the way, how many max elixirs? I'm not complaining. I'm actually happy with the amount of max elixirs we've got. I am a bit nervous about actually going into the bigger dungeons, by the way, because of hunger. Hungers are definitely a big thing, by the way. We will save here. This dungeon is really small, isn't it? Like, I'm amazed how quick I got here. Okay, we're gonna save up as per usual because you never know when you're gonna need to save up. Simple as, and let's just keep going. The Frosty Grotto. Okay. We will have to dismiss good old Moltres in a little bit, which we'll probably do at the end of this floor. I always forget which floor the Pokemon spawns in, so I think it's always good to actually get rid of them. So I'm sorry, Moltres, it's been a blast, but I'm sorry, Moltres, you have to bear well for now. Don't worry, we'll see you later. Goodbye. Okay. If you're wondering, I'm not really going to attack Pokemon unless I really have to. There's no real point to. It's not like we need experience now. I mentioned this earlier on in the episode. We're already at a decent enough level where we don't really need experience. And if we do get it, it's not really that beneficial, you know? As you can see, the Metang there. It's not really doing any damage to us, so it's a waste of time. As you can see, there's a lot more Ice-type Pokemon here, though, because we are higher up, which is always good. Let's just continue on. I'm guessing there's going to be 7 floors here, because there was 5 in the Mount Blaze, from what I remember. So I'm hoping that's the case. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm only fighting if we really have to, like that. Ooh, by the way, we can befriend a Rhyhorn, but no, we don't want one. By the way, Rhyhorn does evolve into Rhydon. I think that's level 42, I think. Oh, by the way, another Revival Seed. We do need Revival Seeds just for the fact that Hunger will kill us no matter what. And we need to make sure that we've actually got a way to actually heal our Hunger. And if you remember, Revival Seeds, if we die, I'm pretty sure... No, I'm pretty sure we don't actually get healed on our Hunger, but we do actually get our PP healed, which is always a good thing, which I kind of wish it was the other way around. We got, you know, because Hunger is literally the worst way to die in this game, in my opinion at least. I feel like if you die by Hunger, that's just really bad luck. By the way, it looks like the Frosty Grotto is actually a bit more of a maze than any of the other dungeons, which is fine. But I just wish it was less mazy. Okay, let's go and get a bite on that, and let's continue on. Okay, there's another Metang there, which I haven't had to deal with. I don't like Metangs. I really don't like them. But here we go. We're actually at the summit, and this is where Articuno will be. Here we go. You can see the light. Gawoo! What about Articuno? Your arrival in this frozen forest means only one thing. You mean to challenge me. I do indeed. I am Articuno, the Warder of Ice. Those that enter the forest, I shall destroy with all my might. No matter who it may be. Okay, like I said, we've actually had a lot of bad luck actually catching any Pokemon in this game, so I'm hoping... Oh my god, Ice Beam. Oh my god, shut up. Okay, Protect. Go on, activate now. Yes, there we go. Ice Beam, man. That is a lot of damage. Okay, let's go for a bite. I can't believe how much damage that does. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's got a sure shot on us, it's fine. We will be playing this a bit more defensive here. Okay, our Protector's wore off. Let's use it again. Okay, do not fail. Okay, it's awful when I do miss because I need that Protect, and I really do. Wargun does a bit more damage, by the way, than Articuno, to Articuno than I thought, which is always good. By the way, I'm always amazed how much HP the actual bosses actually got. It does make it a bit more difficult. By the way, Power Snow will not do anything to us. I'm shocked our Protect is still active, by the way. I'm not complaining, I'm happy about it, but yeah, it's gonna die. It's gotta be off. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna try to use another one here. I don't know how much HP it's got. Don't fail. Okay. I always have a bit nervous in case it does fail, which sucks. Let's actually continue on. Water Gun, let's go. And there we go. Oh, there we go. We've actually befriended our first time. Articuno would like to join the party. Yes, he would. Boom, bam. Level 53 is one higher level than no, we're not gonna give him a nickname. No thanks. He's one higher level than Moltres, but there we go. We actually befriended Articuno, the Legend of Ice. Let's go and get some rest. So I think we're actually gonna end the episode off here. I know we only befriended one Pokemon today, and I know we have the last few episodes, but next episode we will be going to a new dungeon. I think we will be. I think. Yeah. I'm going to do some research anyway off screen, but if you enjoyed this video, please give a like, it'll be greatly appreciated, and I shall see you guys next time for more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, where we're going to be hopefully going to the next dungeon, or at least doing some preparation towards that dungeon. Fingers crossed. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.